Hello students and welcome back to Spanish lesson number 10, Spanish lesson número 10. And today what we're going to be talking about is about traveling. Many of you have requested phrases that you might be able to use when you go abroad to Latin America or Spain. So I have 10 phrases that are going to be very useful and benefit you once you get down to one of those countries. So let me go ahead and get started with what places would you recommend me to go? So if you were to ask that in Spanish, you would say, ¿qué lugares debería de visitar? ¿Qué lugares debería de visitar? Which basically is saying, what places should I go visit? An important issue when traveling abroad is it safe there? Is it safe to go there, to that particular place? So you would say that in Spanish is, ¿es seguro ir ahí? ¿Es seguro ir ahí? The third one I would say that you might want to know is, can you show me in the map? So let's say you have in the map here and you say, ¿me puede enseñar en el mapa? ¿Me puede enseñar en el mapa? Now, if you're walking and you need to take the bus somewhere, you might want to ask where the bus stop is or where the bus station is. So there's a couple ways. If you're going to ask where the bus station is, you want to say, ¿Dónde está la estación del bus? ¿Dónde está la estación del bus? But if you're just looking for a bus stop, you're gonna say, ¿Dónde está la parada del bus? ¿Dónde está la parada del bus? Okay, so let's go ahead and move along. And if you start getting hungry once you get there, and you want to just try the local foods, you want to say, and you want to ask, where can I buy some food? You would say, ¿Dónde puedo comprar comida? ¿Dónde puedo comprar comida? Okay, and maybe you might not know the local foods or you might not know what to eat. So might want to ask them, what do you recommend me eating? So you might say, ¿Qué me recomienda comer? ¿Qué me recomienda comer? Which is, a great question to be able to, if you're into trying the local foods of the country you're visiting. Now, once you get something in maybe in a lot of places there's no prices, and you want to know the price of an item or a souvenir, and you want to know what price does this have, you would say, ¿Cuánto cuesta esto? ¿Cuánto cuesta esto? Okay? And if you want to bargain or barter with somebody, which is very common in Latin America, you would say, Tomaria, and then you would say the price. So let's say if it's about $3, would you say, Tomaria $2? And you would say the amount. So Tomaria is one word. Tomaria, it means would you take? And then you'd say the amount that you want to offer. Okay? Many of you like taking video. Many of you like taking photos. But sometimes you travel alone and you don't have somebody to do it for you. So somebody might be passing along, or maybe you're in a group and you want the whole group in the picture, and you might say to somebody, can you take a picture of me? So you would hand them the camera and say, ¿Me puede tomar una foto? ¿Me puede tomar una foto? And now if it's you and your family, or a group of people, you would say, ¿Nos puede tomar una foto? ¿Nos puede tomar una foto? Okay, so that was how you would say that. And number 10, the last phrase that I have for you to share with you today would be, if you don't want to take the bus, if you're not walking, but if you want to take the taxi somewhere, when you stop the taxi, you would say, ¿Por cuánto me lleva? ¿Por cuánto me lleva? In many Latin American countries, there's no meters in the taxis. I'm sure there's some in some countries, but in the ones I've been to, there's no meters. So you say, how much would you take me for? Before you get into the taxi. So you say, ¿Por cuánto me lleva? ¿Por cuánto me lleva? So thank you for watching, everybody. That has been Spanish lesson number 10. So go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment. If you have any phrases or questions that you would want me to address, just leave them in the comment section. And I do have a Spanish playlist. Just go to my homepage and subscribe to that, and you'll be able to get the other lessons. Thank you for watching.